Lately, I've honestly been learning a lot about community and the power of friendships and friends and, you know, people you love being around you, and how much stronger that can make you, especially having the people, whether it be on social media or people that you meet along the way. And it can be to really have good friends around or good people around that you know really love you and care for you. I didn't really start to value this until recently. Don't get me wrong, I like to spend most of my time alone. Definitely need that time alone. I definitely need that space away from people. But when you're going through hard times, having people around you that give you a little bit of strength, or that, you know, a little bit of motivation, can be so impactful, more than we think. And I'm really starting to learn how beautiful that is. You know, sometimes our ego, I think, gets in front of the way, and egos can be of service to us, or they can be a little bit of a roadblock of seeing certain things in our lives that are really important. I was thinking about when I first started my fitness journey. I was looking back at pictures. I'll probably insert a few pictures right here somewhere, but I was just thinking back on the people that basically motivated me to start my fitness journey. Starting from zero can sometimes be a little bit nerve-wracking. You don't know anything, you really don't know everything, and honestly right now I feel like I still don't know that much, but I'm learning as I go. Fitness or life in general, in my life, I'm still learning, and you know, I never will know everything, but I am in fact learning more. It's really easy to say, you know, I did this all by myself, and in a way you are doing it by yourself, and that's something that we all have to do. No one's gonna hold your hand when you're first starting something you really want to do. No one's gonna hold your hand and be like, you know, you should get up to go to the gym, because you're not gonna feel good if you keep sitting on the couch eating chips. You're not gonna feel good if you keep on certain substances that you know aren't helping you progress in your life. But along the way, there's certain people that help us. First and most importantly, God has been so good to me. I honestly couldn't have done anything without God. I couldn't be here without God. So first, importantly, every day I thank God for helping me through this journey I've been on. And you know, this is for life, but I'm just really grateful for everything and all the people that I've met and I've had around throughout my life, that they're just so full of love. And I don't think I'd be able to be here sorry, I'm getting emotional, but it's very true. I don't think I would be able to be here mentally without them, or, you know, without God. We really can't do everything alone. We're in to really focus on who we're spending our time with, who we are letting around us, and if they're positive influences, if they have goals, if they are on the vibration that you want to be on. When I first started, I had a lot of doubts. I didn't know what I was doing, and a lot of times I wanted to give up. Just kept going, because it's like I had this hunger in me. I had this drive in me where I was like, I'm going to keep going because I want to get better. I want to get better, and I don't want to feel weak anymore. I don't want to be this person anymore. I want to shed all these layers that have been weighing on me for so long. I think also I was relying on a lot of things outside myself to make me feel better. And I wanted to become, and am becoming in this moment, is a strong person, is someone that isn't relying on anything outside themselves to make them feel good or make them feel better, is very disciplined, is consistent, and all that I was doing wasn't aligning with where I wanted to be. So I had to make a lot of changes, and making excuses of, I don't want to get up, you know, I don't want to get up today, I am too tired, I don't have time, you know, just all the excuses we make. I feel like those were just sorry excuses, or not wanting to change the way I was being in that time. They were just sorry excuses. One sorry excuse that I hear most of the time and that I was using was, oh, I've always been this way, so, you know, I can't change. That is the biggest lie and biggest excuse we tell ourselves. I've always been this way, so I'll always be this way. You are just reaffirming that personality that you had in the past. You are bringing that into the present moment by reaffirming how you thought, how you felt in the past. Better is not just about the gym. I realize that I'm not just working on myself for myself, I'm working on myself for my family, so I can take care of them better, so I can be there for them better. Working on ourselves, I feel like that's a lifestyle, that's our duty, that's what we're supposed to do, and not many of us do that. The most unordinary thing is doing things that people know you're supposed to do but that don't do. And it's more than just going to the gym and you know getting a good pump in and posting, you know, something. It's more than that. It's a lifestyle. It's getting your mind right. I want to be able to show up each day to, first and foremost, so I can be good for myself and live a better life and progress each day, but also, you know, help my family out if they are in need of help, or help others out that are in need of help, because someone did that for me once, and thank God I have many mentors. Many people have done that for me when I most needed it, and I just want to be that for other people. I want to be that person that lifts others up that really need it. Strongest thing and the most admirable thing about a person is someone who starts from absolutely nothing, and they have two choices. They have the choice to stay down and, you know, blame others and complain, or they have that choice to get better and keep going. And trust me, the more you progress and the more you choose to get better and it's right past me, progress in your life, the more people you're going to impact, the more people you're going to influence to do the same, especially the people around you. They will have no choice but to do the same. Instead of waiting for that example, how about you be that example? How about you be that example? I couldn't keep waiting for that example anymore. I had to be that, especially now that I know that I have younger people, you know, looking up at me and watching my every move. I need to be better than I was before. I need to be that example that someone else was for me. And that just makes me feel so amazing that we can be that for other people. I think we're all put on this earth to be of service of each other. I think this world is a big home, and we all just need to learn how to communicate better and understand each other better, and just not be so free. You know, I mean, I was once really angry with everybody. I was just in a low vibrational state. I was very angry. I was very blamey, complainy, and I was just all of those. But sometimes when things slap you in the face, they're meant to slap you in the face for you to change. It's literally God telling you, hey, I'm putting this here so you can learn, because I love you. And that's just so amazing to think about. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. And it's not about other people. It's not about being mad at other people. It's about what you're going to do about it. What are you going to do about it? I found this quote. I was watching a speech by my favorite, Les Brown. He's one of my mentors. Thank God I had people in my life that showed me him. You guys know who you are. I love you so much. But justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are. I think that alone is so powerful, because many of us tend to be very narrow-minded. I was very narrow-minded too. I'm glad I've opened my mind up a lot more, and I'm glad I continue to check myself and be like, hey, you know, what you're thinking is not right, and judging people less, and you know, coming back to earth and understanding other people. One day, you know, sometimes we might say, I'll never be in that position, but you never know. One day you can be in that position, and you can be very vulnerable, and you will need help from other people. While you're healthy and you're well, I think it is, even though what other people go through is none of your business, I think it's important for us to be there for other people and not expect anything back. That energy you give out will come back. I'm not talking about like give everything to everyone. No, I'm talking about like out of your egotistical mind and reach a little bit higher and be like, hey, are you okay? Like, reach out to people. Hey, are you okay? I hope you're doing well. You know, I'm rooting for you. Just little small things like that we don't think impact people. I think the smallest things, I think, make the biggest impacts in people's lives. I was walking home from Kroger when I didn't have a car and I didn't know how to drive, and I was just thinking about how I was walking, and this girl from high school, she was like, get in, let me give you a ride. And she was like, girl, what are you doing walking? I was like, you know, I gotta go to the store, I gotta get to where I'm going. And she was like, whenever you need a ride, just let me know. And for that simple act of kindness, like, made my heart like so happy that she decided to be like, hey, I can take you home. I don't know, something about that just like really touched my heart. And you know, me and her had barely ever talked, but she had that like kindness in her heart to be like, hey, come on, get in whenever you need a ride. You know, I just think about that, and I think about so many people that have helped me. I just want to be that for other people too, like give back what other people have given to me. And when you're first starting, a lot of things will seem like so big, and then you'll get to the next level and you'll be like, oh shoot, what the heck was I even looking at over there? This looks a lot harder. And then you get over that and you're like, and then you just keep getting stronger. But I think it's our responsibility, keep ourselves accountable for each day, choosing to never stay in the same spot. Meditation and journaling has definitely helped me, because there are certain times where like acted out, and then I think about it. Now that I'm able to think about it and be like, why did I just act like that? Like the other day, my sister, she said something to me very simple, and I think I was just in this weird mood where I was like, I don't know, like I responded in a way that I have learned like that's not the way to respond. And I thought about it, and I could feel my pride and my ego were like, you don't have to say sorry. But I chose to say sorry, because if I'm gonna be the example, you know, for her, and I want to be the example, I can't just talk and be like, yeah, this and this, make sure you do this, but then I'm like contradicting what I say. No, I gotta be the example, do what I say. So I went and I told her I'm sorry for acting that way, because I want her to learn that there's better ways to communicate. Very grateful for all the support I've gotten throughout the years and all the people I've met along the way. And although, like I always say, I'm not exactly where I want to be, I'm thankful for this journey. I'm thankful for every single moment of the way. Expanding my mind, I want to keep learning, I want to keep getting better for life. I never want to stay the exact same. This is for life, you know, nourishing my body, nourishing my mind, my spirit, so I can eventually do that for other people, and hopefully my messages get to people that really need it, just like I needed certain messages myself. Know that you're never alone. Know that you can reach heights that you never knew were possible, and you gotta get in that headspace where you know it's possible, where you know that you will get there. But you have to also be grateful for where you are in this moment, because that place that you are in this moment, that's the gold of it all, because that's where you learn the most from. Just like I'm looking back at that girl that was tired and that was sad and that was depressed and wanted to change, and I'm looking at her and I'm thankful. I know I'm going to be looking back at this girl that chose to become stronger and more disciplined and consistent, and I know I'm going to be proud of this one. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys took something away from this video. I'm sending you guys abundance and prosperity, and hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. See you guys next time.